Why are high school sports important?
Well,
Coach?
in this day and time, in the society in which we live in, it's really about relationships. I mean, there's a lot of kids, and it's not just relationships between people, but it's relationships between people and opportunities. The more people understand those relationships, and then the more relationships become important to our country, right, and done the right way, the more opportunity it is and the more impact it makes on everybody else. So how do you grow relationships? Well, I mean, number one, it's about trust. And there's a trust factor that we've got to build within our youth today. And the only way we can build that right now is because it's not virtually academically. They've got to have that, but it's that face-to-face, eye-to-eye, not a Zoom call. It's, hey, you can stay 6 feet apart and you can have a mask on, all right? But if I can see you and I know you're in the same room, then it builds that relationship. So that trust is, we have 4 C's in our program. Number one is character trust. It's ethical trust that you're doing the right thing, right? I don't know if you're doing the right thing when I can't see you and be a part of you, okay? I could try to trust that, but if we haven't built that trust, I don't know that. And then number 2 is competent trust. If I give you a job to do, can I trust that you're going to do it? And then the way that we do that is like through sports, it's through football. And then the other one is like caring trust. If I'm around you and I know you've got to depend on me day in and day out, not through a computer, but through sight to sight, and I can help grow you and impact you because we're physically around each other, then I can grow that caring trust, and which is a personal trust. And that's something people got to feel. It's not something you can just see. And then the last one's a competitive trust, which I think is the greatest thing in the world. I think if you're not a competitor, then what are you? And you got to be committed. You got to compete for what you're committed to, and then you got to finish what you're competing for. And so for us, it's a competition. We call it combative trust, and that is I got your 6. So I can have your 6 on a computer screen all day long, but if I got to have it physically so you can see it, you can feel it, then that makes a difference. And that's what our world needs. How are we going to grow that? We're not going to grow that by people staying at home. We're going to grow that by people standing up and then following the protocols, people following the opportunities that they have in front of them, people growing to be what, basically God's called us to be. So when we wake up every day, look, I'm trying to get 1% better. I'm not going to get 1% better just sitting around. I mean, I've got to be a part of people's lives. That's me. I mean, that's who I am. That's my energy. That's what grows me and gives me the effort to be an impact to other people. So if I'm talking to people, then how can it not be great for us? And then how can we grow it? Because we're looking for ways not to do it when let's look for ways to do it. Let's look for ways to grow it. So now we're giving these kids these opportunities. We're giving these coaches, we're giving these families, because this is all some people have. I just think, in order to be able to do that, you got to be able to experience those things. You got to physically be able to experience them. You got to physically be around each other, and you got to physically know that somebody cares about you.